Hello everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We're back in here for a nighttime run and we are running with the CFI truck and trailer. We are going for the road to 100,000 miles. We did have a little minor hiccup, which I'm going to talk to you about once we hop up and into the cab. So let's get this thing fired up. It sounds absolutely amazing here, so let's get ourselves on the road. We're not using track IR today, so you're going to see a bunch of these, but I have it set up here with the little Joy-Con on my wheel here, so it kind of makes it a little easier without the track IR, but it still does what it needs to do. If you take a quick look there, you'll notice. All right, we're good to go. We have 8,900 miles on the truck. I'm fairly certain in the last video we had 10,000 miles. Unfortunately, I guess I was doing something got mixed up with the files on here and I lost this profile, so I had to pull it from a backup, which was wasn't my most recent backup, so unfortunately we don't have that. So we are a little bit behind on the mileage, but it should be good. We're going to do much more heavier backups. Actually, we're going to run up here real quick and get fuel, because I think we're about a half a tank, and that'll be just barely enough to get there and back, or get to our location. We're going out to Las Vegas, so it should be a pretty fun one for this nighttime run. So it should be pretty good. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you're having a good day. I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be coming out. And I do want to talk a little bit about where I have been once I get done fueling up here. I probably should have gone for the outer inside one, but this will work just fine for us, what we needed to do. And fill it up here. I don't even know, we're probably going to spend probably close to $400, $500 on fuel today. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. 85 gallons even. This is always a good sign for us. And we do have the new 2020 center dash there. Going a little more modern here, but it makes it fun for us. And we're going to take this wide because we're blocking him. There we go. Nice and easy. But yeah, so as you guys know, back in January we were going pretty hardcore. We're getting you guys daily uploads, and I'm not going to lie, it was actually a little tough trying to maintain that schedule. And okay, we got green light. It was a little hard to maintain that schedule for daily uploads. Towards the end there, when I took the break, I said it was just, I was getting in there and I was just really just doing bare minimum quality content. For me, I wasn't thrilled with it. Wasn't happy with it. I just ultimately did not like what I was doing with the content for maintaining daily uploads at that time. So we did have to make the decision of what we're doing. You fucker. Absolutely no reason he had to sit there and stop there. Back up while we got space. There we go. Ultimately, I wasn't thrilled with the content, so I made the decision just to stop it, save ourselves, the aggravation of not putting out something that I'm, 100% thrilled on. And I took a little bit of a break, which is probably a good or a bad thing, but allowed me to kind of recharge a little bit and get back into here, giving you guys amazing content. And we're gonna switch over. But that is pretty much where I have been. Taking a little bit of break. I was doing some minor filming, nothing too crazy. We did get in with BLRP, have a nice little session there. You guys are gonna be seeing that soon. I have a list of kind of how things are gonna go out. So it's gonna be this. It's gonna be another ATS video, multiplayer convoy, and then it should be a BLRP, and then I'm gonna throw a farming simulator video in there, because I think I got a few of those actually filmed up already. I don't know, I meant to actually look at my releases and see what I have kind of available. So you may see over the next week or so, you're going to see a little jump skirt of it, but I'm going to go to probably 3 or 4 days a week. Just for the time being, I'm pretty much running myself here crazy here. I'm trying to find what works best for me, so I'm giving you guys content that I'm 100% proud of, and you guys aren't just getting something that's low quality, quick thrown together. Because if you look at the I think there was like a good handful of farming simulator videos where they were like 3 or 4 minutes each. Those took me like 30 minutes to do. To me, I wasn't thrilled on it, wasn't happy with it, so I made that decision to kind of stop it a little bit, regroup, and get back into it. But that is pretty much the life story of what's going on right now. I do want to get back to 7 days a week, maybe multiple videos a day. That'd be something nice to do, but it's going to be kind of hard with my current schedule here. Sitting there going, working, 5 days a week, gym, 3 days a week. I said I have an hour commute to work every day, so it's not the best, most fun time. And come on, why are we going 24 here? But that is kind of what I am hoping for. Let me know what you guys want me to do, making way of content, because I do want to get to 100,000 miles on a truck. That is my ultimate goal. I want to bring live streams back to you guys. I want to bring BLRP back in full force. It's just a lot of stuff I want to do, and I don't got enough time to do it myself. I've been trying to get my hands on, it would be nice to get an editor. Obviously if I was making money, I'm not making money. I'm really doing this because I love doing it, love having fun. Playing video games, talking to you guys, that's what I like doing. Me, I'm not in it for the money. Just, having fun, talking to you guys. Actually, it's costing me money. Constantly buying new equipment, new hardware. But it's all for you guys. But it would be nice, get an editor so I can have an editor doing all of that, and then we can go to 7 days a week, and then eventually, maybe bring on a host or two that'll help out, film a couple content throughout the week, and now we're going 7 days, multiple videos. And maybe at some point I can start bringing in a lot more stuff that's non-gaming related. See, I got big ideas, big plans where I want to go to. It's just going to take me some time to get there. And get a little Jake action in here, because I love the sound of this Jake. Sounds absolutely amazing. And I got no idea what time we're arriving in there, so about 8 a.m. So it's not too bad. I said it was like a 300-mile run. I figured we'll do it quickly, you know, 300 miles, so it should take about 30 minutes. And it was a nice nighttime one, so you guys get to see that. I will say there's definitely way too much traffic for 2 a.m. I remember when I drove third shift, there was nobody on the road. Unless you're in Long Island like me, in which case you know, you'd be lucky if you have maybe 10 trucks with you. But boy, that was brutal. Especially if you know, things took too long for me. It would, you know, something just wasn't going right. There's too much stuff, and then next thing you know, I'm trying to get out of Long Island during morning rush hour traffic. That was not fun. But yeah, I made it work. Eventually found the job that I'm able to get back into making content for you guys and do what I love. Absolutely love doing this. I do want to bring live streams back, though. That's something I would absolutely love to do. Ooh, we're making a left here. I'd love to do live streams, bring those back. Ooh, I took that way too wide. So I sat there, I got lights, I got cameras. I got the amount of stuff I got for live streams is absolutely insane. I said, like, we're short of me actually getting like a professional grade mic. I said we're pretty much running almost all professional equipment. You know, I have the Blue Yeti microphone that I use. You know, absolutely champ. I absolutely love the Blue lineup for their equipment. I sit there and had their Snowball when I got first started. Eventually I got the Blue Yeti. I said I can't complain. It's worked perfectly for me. I've never had a single issue with it. But that is pretty much how everything is going. As I said, I want to bring live streams back. I have a list. Nice long list written down on a whiteboard of things that I would absolutely love to do. Whoop, getting a little wonky with the wheel there. But yeah, a long list of things that I want to do, I know I can do, I just don't have the time to do it. Because I'd love to bring in, you know, tech videos for you guys, maybe review products, maybe, you know, build computers. I do need to build a server. I am in dire need for a server. I said both, you know, data backup, but as well as having, you know, different things I'd want to do. You know, those are, you know, something I'd love to do, learn, film for you guys. You know, there's just a lot of stuff. Let me know if you guys want to see those type of things in the comments below, or get on the break. Or if there's anything else that you'd want to see that you got your eye or your vision on. And that cop is turning right. Let's go like this. Make that turn without a problem. I didn't realize, well, it's Nevada. I said I wasn't expecting to sit there and be in the desert the entire drive to Vegas, but I guess that's how it kind of is. because I hate. Anytime I've done routes, I've always kind of made sure I've done them on highways, because I find highways are always quickest. I said when I logged, the original like 5,000 miles on the truck before I sat there and got anything done. I sat there, do it highway, and I said I'd be able to log more mileage and get the load done quicker. But it just takes us time. We will get it to 100,000 miles. That is my absolute goal. And we'll probably we'd have to run them as live, a lot of our live streams doing that. Which would be good because you guys get a kind of a wheel cam. Oh, we're speeding through here. But you can easily do 2,000 miles in a live stream. You do that twice a week. I said you're easily getting 5,000 miles done in a week. You'd be done by the end of the year. I feel like I'm making a mistake going left lane, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, that was a nice trailer that guy had. Never saw that in the game before. And I know we're going a little too fast for a city, but the way I look at it is it's 4:30 in the morning, and I most certainly just don't care. See, when I play, I drive realistically. I don't drive it in the sense of how I'm not gonna sit there and whipping in and out of lanes, doing all this stuff. Like I drive realistically. I'm not running red lights. But like if it's an area where it should be a little faster, it's unrealistic or crazy, so that's why I'm gonna keep the speed up just a little bit. Like here we get to speed up past these people. It's probably mistakes. I think that's gonna be a lane ending sign. Yep. Lane ending, and we're just gonna merge right into there, just like that. No problems. And Vegas, we got 200 miles to go. Wow, 200 miles. That's the problem with this stuff here is that people go 45 miles per hour. It takes forever to get anywhere. But it is getting to sunrise, so we're going east, so we can kind of see the sunrise coming up in front of us, which will be good. A little too quick through that turn. But we are just getting everything done. And just to give you guys a little idea, I said it is Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm filming this before the big game. I got everything I needed done for the day. Got my meal prep done for the week. Got chicken, rice, and veg. Got those all meal prepped out, and then I got my salad for Monday all put together. And I was surprised when I put that salad together and I looked at how much lettuce is one serving size. So I sat there, I bought this pack of lettuce from a grocery store here. So, the pre-mixed. Like the pre-mixed greens, I should say. So, I sit there and add my own tomatoes and cucumbers and whatnot. So I sit there, I get the pack out and I look, I bought 3 of them. I'm like, okay, 3 of them should get me through the entire week. And I look at the back of it and I'm like, well, this doesn't seem right. I said it wanted a massive, the entire bag was, 1 serving size. I'm like, there's no way. Like, that cannot be. Well, it was. I'm like, oh, that's gonna suck. I said it's gonna take me at least an hour at work just to eat that, and I only get a 30-minute lunch. So, well, I made it. I ate the whole. I'm gonna try to eat the whole thing. You know, like I can't, but I got things in there. Like I put 2 eggs in there, so I'll get 100 calories that way. So it should be pretty fun. Hopefully it'll, I won't feel like death afterwards. But if I'm going to the gym at 3 in the morning, I said, I'm actually kind of hoping I'll feel, having that 11 o'clock, 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, or in the early afternoon, there should be plenty of energy to get done with the day. Because we'll get out of work at 3:30, and then it's home by 4:30, eating dinner at 5, whatnot. I said I'm going to be near death trying to get woken up. I'm fairly confident I'm going to be, feeling like death by the time Friday night comes around. But you know what they say, it usually takes about 21 days or something like that. It's either 21 or 28 days to form a habit. I feel like I've read that somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, do not do this at home. Or not at home, in your own car. Do not text and drive. Do not Google and drive. Because that'll take way too long here. We'll press that button. How long does it take to form a habit? And it's going to pull me up a Google search here. 2 months, so about 18 days. New behavior becomes automatic, 66 days to be exact. So, about 2 months, so I'm gonna feel like hell for 2 months, but my goal is I'm going to go probably the rest of February, all of March, going to the gym 3 days a week before work. And then eventually I'm going to bump it up to 5 days a week. My brother and I are doing a step competition, who can go the furthest in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you do it a month long. It only lets you do it 2 weeks. But anyways, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to end up trying to sneak it. The weather is somewhat decent. I'm going to try to get hikes in on Saturdays and possibly Sundays. Definitely Saturdays. At least one day I'm going to log some steps there and kind of get a massive lead. That was weird. I held a lead over him for, the entire competition. And then, Saturday's the last day of the competition. And guess what? I get a text on him. He's like, hope you enjoyed the lead. I said, I'm about to take over. I'm like, why? And he's like, I'm going hiking today. And I'm like, oh, great. So, he definitely took me by 3,000 steps. That's definitely something we're going to have to fix and get ourselves ahead on. Because we cannot fall behind on steps like that. And we're making it interesting because we're actually betting each other for this next time around. Make it a little fun little competition, actually wager something. But that got me thinking. So you guys know how I got my degrees in computer science. So I was thinking, why not build an app that you can use for competition, but you can do things outside of it. So I know, unfortunately, because we have Samsung phones, so you can only do steps. They don't have anything else like that. And I'm like, well, why not build an app or something that you can actually do calorie tracking instead. You can sit there and maybe do it based on the amount of calories you burn at a workout. That was just a thought of mine I had. It's probably not something I'd end up doing, but it was That was an idea. I'm like, we have Samsung phones, so we can both run the app on it. I said it would just be, something that I'd send him. He can, install it. I install it, and then we run that way. We have our calorie competition, and then whoever burns the most calories in a month. But that was just a little thought and idea that I had. I'll wait till after this hill I can see what's coming up. Oh, that's a truck, and he's braking. Actually, you can turn off the headlights now that it's night or daytime. I think you're supposed to run your headlights for a truck 24/7. I'm not sure exactly. I probably should know since I've driven. I just always left mine on because I drove at night. So I would always just left mine on, but it's one of the things I don't know if you should or you should not do. Here we go, getting 2 lanes now. And he's swapping over. I'm going to hold this lane to get past him. Because we should be maybe about 100 miles out. If I'm guessing. Obviously, I'm not too certain, but that's just what I think. And we got another one here. Come on. Oh, but speaking about like the driving style in here, that's another thing. Is so for me, I drive 5-10 over the limit. That's just I'm not aggressively, I'm not recklessly driving. I'm just going 5 or 10 over the limit. I'm going. Usually that's the flow of traffic, so it's not like an issue. So that's what I do in this game. So the speed limit's 70. I'm going to go about 5 or 10 over. Now, when I was driving commercially, I didn't do that because our company tracked your mile or your speed, like literally like every half mile your truck got pinged for speed. And I said it was, I made it my mission for the entire time that I was there. It wasn't until I was going into Long Island did I start to exceed the speed limit, or I'd get pinged for the speed limit, because when you're driving down New York City, I said you need to have full speed capability. There's no way around it. I said you would just get if you have to get speed to get past someone, or you need to get over 2 lanes. I eventually was able to kind of be able to get in my lane immediately, so I never have to worry about that. But you do that, or it's very if you're you know where I'm talking about. I said it's kind of hilly. I said so you're gonna have areas where you're gonna get speed build-ups, and you have to kind of monitor your speed a little bit. And I think we're gonna need to get over a lane, so we're just gonna do that now. Oh yeah, good thing we did, because we are getting off here. I should probably get the wheels fixed on my truck, because if you notice it, because it's very open like that, and I think I found that was because of the wheel, or the actual tires on the truck. And we're coming right up here to the Kiewit. And it should be fun, because obviously we've never delivered here before. And okay, so we're gonna start pulling. We're actually gonna have to get ourselves over a lane. And let's figure out where we are going, because I got no clue. Alright, so we're going. This is gonna suck. this is gonna suck because we got those cones right there. Let me think about this one real quick, because we're gonna near jackknife it. I mean, we probably should have gone in the other way, but then we'd have to blindside it, and I don't like blindsiding. So, which, ironically enough, we had to rent just a small 9-foot trailer to move our snowblower and whatnot down to the shop for repair. And I sat there and I had to blindside it into our driveway so we can get it loaded up and whatnot. And I did it first time, no problem. I'm like, what? So I'm gonna crank it a little harder. We're gonna come near jackknife, but we should hopefully be good. Okay, we gotta crank it now. And we'll definitely have to do a pull forward, but see if we can straighten this truck out just a hair. I don't know how much space we got in front of us, but we'll borrow just a little bit, nothing too crazy. And that is, actually I think that is a dock. No, that door's just open, so we can't pump it. Straighten the wheel. Check that side, and we're perfect. And it's good enough that we don't throw our entire truck into there. And let's step out. Let's take a look at that. Absolutely perfection. I honestly don't know what was in it for me today, but I just don't know how I managed to nail that one. Let's shut down the engine and get this thing unloaded. You guys were there for the entire drive, so you guys know it was absolutely perfect run. And we are almost up to level 40. And let's hop back inside of the truck real quick. And so we can get our final mileage at 9,200 miles. Almost 93. But that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and as always, I will see you guys next video.